Well, yeah, it's a perfect reminder at this time, Rick. People are definitely going to want to be hydrating, wearing sunscreen this weekend. I mean, there's no relief around.
Yeah, much more to this, too, because of the heat that we happen to have right at this particular time. I reported 106 degrees just before 6 o'clock. Just after 6, it dropped down to 104. That's where it's been sitting since the top of the hour at 6 o'clock. But the official high temperature for today at 106, of course, with all of this sunshine. The air quality index, well, it's in the yellow category. And so that's in the moderate range. Particulates that is measured is up to about 70 at this point. That's what they're forecasting through the weekend. So it should be staying in the yellow. As you see here, 51 to 100. If you get over 100, you get into the unhealthful category, but that's not expected. Those who have the tendency to be sensitive to this sort of thing, it might be kind of difficult for you. So we just wanted to let you know. Something that affects all of us, of course, cars. Cars, when they're parked and with the windows rolled up in this weather, is deadly. And when you can see even down to, here's 105, we've had 106 degrees for today. Within 10 minutes, it could be up to 125 degrees inside the car. Within a half an hour, it could be up to 140 degrees. Of course, all of this is talking about heat stroke. And of course, the effects that that can have, and eventually even worse than that. So be very, very careful. It's just so hot. This is such dangerous heat, not just in the car, even outside at this particular time. And at 7 o'clock this evening, 103, you see at 9 o'clock, 97. As you look at the temperatures dropping off for tonight, we could get down around a 69, 70 for tonight, okay, before it starts heating up. But keep in mind, it gets pretty hot by about 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. So here's the futurecast. I wanted to point this out because tomorrow morning you're going to wake up to some beautiful sunshine there. And then during the day, the clouds are going to increase. So you're going to see some clouds around for later tomorrow afternoon and the same thing into Sunday. And of course, with this, the fire danger warning, especially for eastern Oregon, southwestern Idaho, out around Owyhee County, continues starting at Saturday night into Sunday. And that's due to humidity, low humidity levels, and very hot temperatures, which we have here in the forecast. As you look at Twin Falls for tomorrow, temperatures will be above 100 degrees, somewhere around 102 to 103. And even in the mountains, if you have some plans for that, it's going to be fantastic. You see the lows will be cooling off at night, and I think that's the biggest part. High temperatures will be up around 90 degrees for the high. You see 92 degrees for the high temperature in McCall. Down in valley locations, it just goes crazy. Yeah, you're looking at the temperature there for Ontario with a 106, 104 for Nampa. Over here, it's a 107 in Boise. And the hottest temperature in the valley, which is likely somewhere probably around the Ontario area, could get up to 109 for tomorrow. So your 7-day forecast, as we have the 107 for Saturday in Boise, Sunday's 102, and then as you look at Monday, it's still right up around 100. We may get a little break, which means it's going to be breezy right along through here. Another weak front, which drops the temperature, but it goes up quickly, as you can see, back into the upper 90s to near 100 degrees. Hottest day will be tomorrow for the Magic Valley, Twin Falls, 104. It doesn't feel that great. And then you can see it starts to drop next week. Temperatures will be back into the upper 90s. And if you're thinking of the weekend for the mountains, well, most of your temperatures will be the low to the mid 90s to the lower 90s. Nighttime lows in the mid 50s, which means it'll be nice and cool in the morning. But as you can see, not so cool in the afternoon. But for next week, they have some 80s on this forecast. And on Friday, you see the high temperature, which is going to be up to 88 degrees. Well, that's your weekend forecast. Be very careful, everyone. It's so hot. Okay, so we're going to be back with more news in just a moment.